Now, like me, I'm sure a lot of you out there were hoping for a brand new Apple Watch Ultra 3 with maybe some better specs, some different design, but we didn't get that. We got the same old Apple Watch Ultra 2, just in a different color. But we did get a brand new band this year, and that's the titanium Milanese loop. So I picked up the black Apple Watch Ultra 2 along with the black titanium Milanese loop band so you guys can see what it's all about. So first we're going to do the unboxing. We're going to see what the fit and finish is like on the black Ultra 2, and we're going to also check out that brand new Milanese loop band. And I also brought along my Apple Watch Ultra and the Ultra 2 in the natural titanium for a little comparison. So let's get started. So I really think that they should have probably made the Apple Watch Ultra 2 in a black finish just to begin with, instead of bringing it out as its own device for this year, but it is what it is. So we have this really nice unboxing design. We have our little booklet here. Pretty cool. Here is the watch, and here is the black titanium Milanese loop band. So let's open up the watch box first. So here we get our charging cable, which is not color coordinated along with the watch, which is kind of unfortunate. Kind of wish it was. It would have been really neat. Yep, just a silver color. And here we have our watch. It's got some pretty good weight to it. Let's see here. Take this off without ripping it. Yeah. So here is the watch. Looks pretty cool. It's got kind of like a gunmetal look to it. It's not really like a midnight black. You can see the screen is black, but the kind of outer portion of the watch is kind of like a, I don't know, space gray, gunmetal. Either way, I do think it looks really nice. The orange accent definitely stands out a lot more on the darker color here. That's it for that. So now let's open up our watch band. So that looks pretty cool. It's pretty thick too. I don't really need anything else. Nope. It seems to be pretty thick. It looks really nice. It's super light too, which is nice. Oh, it's got this really cool looking buckle. Comes off pretty easy. Pull this out. And there is the band. So the band is super light. Like, it feels like nothing. That's how light it is. And it's super thick too. Look how wide that band is. Interesting. So the little clasp here kind of looks like, it was like one of those, like a cobra buckle. But it fits in there like that, and then it won't come out unless you push forward on these little levers. It's got a really nice looking finish to it. These pieces on here, this whole thing is titanium. But yeah, it's super light. You can see how thick it is from the side. So we'll put this on our watch here, just kind of slide these in on the bottom and on the top. All right, so that's on there. Just kind of pull this through to adjust. We'll put it on our wrist. And then you kind of just pull this through just like this. And then we need to adjust this. So the way that you adjust the other side, because it's not big enough, you can see that this is not making it all the way to the other side. You just lift up on this little piece here, and you can kind of slide this down. As you can see, it's moving down here. And once you get this adjusted, you don't have to worry about it, but it's just maybe a little bit of a pain in the beginning. So as you can see, it's getting closer, but we still need to move it down. Almost. Definitely not the easiest to do, especially when you're only using one hand. Just kind of press this in, and then it clips into place. Looks really nice. It's got a nice finish to it. Let's wipe off our screen. That looks pretty nice. I'm actually quite surprised because seeing it online and on Apple's unveiling, it looked a lot darker, but it's not. It's actually, like I said before, it's more like a gunmetal color. So it's a lot more subtle than a total dark black, which I really like. And in the Milanese loop band, feels nice and comfortable. Feels good on the wrist. It's super light again. The watch itself has some weight to it, but the watch band itself is super light. And then the way that you take this off is you kind of press these little nubs on the side towards you, and then it just comes out, and then you just kind of loosen it up, and then you can take off the watch. It's just not the easiest to clip into place, but it can be done. I mean, it is a nice band. So we'll try this one more time. Put this on, pull this through, tighten it up a little bit, and then you just kind of press this into place from the sides, and it clips right in. So as you can see, my wrists are really hairy, and it doesn't seem like the band is pulling on my hairs any, so that's really nice. It does feel pretty nice as well. It doesn't seem cheap, even though it is very light. I've seen some of the other cheaper bands, but this is definitely not one of them. This buckle here, absolutely love the way that the buckle works. I actually have a belt buckle that works just like this, and it's really cool. And it's not going to come off even if you press on one of these little levers here. You have to press both of them towards you for this to actually unlock, so you don't have to worry about the watch band just coming apart. So I really love the orange accents along with the black titanium, but they also look really good on the natural titanium as well. I love both of these watches. The Apple Watch Ultra, I think, in my opinion, is one of the best Apple Watches to date. But that's just me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think the Apple Watch Ultra is one of the best Apple Watches, or do you like their regular kind of same old watch that they've been putting out ever since they came out? But that does look really nice. So now let's take a closer look at kind of like the finish of this watch here. Just, it doesn't come off very easily. It gets kind of caught up, but it is a really nice watch band. So let's take a closer look at the finish of the watch here. So like I mentioned before, it's not really a black color. If you see it in person, you'll know what I mean. It might look more black on camera than it does in person, but it doesn't look like it's painted, which is nice. I don't like when products look like they're painted, and this definitely does not. It looks like it's kind of anodized, it kind of looks like the natural titanium, but in a different color. I think the finish looks really nice. And again, here is the difference in the black versus the natural titanium. You can see that the natural titanium and the black, the finish looks about the same. And that's what I like. Versus it being looking like it's been painted. It looks like a natural metal. And I do have a screen protector cover on my Apple Watch Ultra Natural, whereas the black one does not. And as you can see, it just adds a little bit more thickness to the watch with the protector on top. I think it looks pretty nice as well. And this protector, in case you're wondering, is made by FlowLab. So definitely a nice watch. There again is that Milanese loop. I absolutely love this buckle here. It's got a pretty good thickness to it, whereas some of the other cheaper ones are probably half the thickness of the Apple Watch. And then here you have the other buckle on the side here. Very nice. Seems like it's very well made. So if you were on the fence about the brand new black Apple Watch Ultra 2, I would definitely recommend you see it in person, because now that I'm actually holding it in my hand, I like it a lot better than just seeing it on TV, because like I mentioned before, the finish of the watch itself looks natural. It doesn't look painted, and also the black is more subtle than like a darker black like the screen on here. It's more of a gunmetal. But what do you guys think? Do you like the natural titanium more, or do you like this black color? Let me know in the comments below. Now, if you guys want to pick this up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.